champion. Xalatath and her devouring host lay siege to the Sunwell. The light has chosen you to... I answer to the light. Anaria Shala. Even with reinforcements, we cannot hold back the...
The light guides my steps and illuminates my path. The light flows through me, and by its grace am I made one with all that is sacred. The light...
Liadrin, it has begun. I need you with me on the wall.
Gorthamar, the void will envelop us soon. Only the light can save us now.
No. The time for prayer has passed.
The Sunwell will not fall. Not while I draw breath. Little elves. I can see you grow weary. How much longer can you hold out? Flee and save yourselves.
Liadrin, don't.
Pleasantries can wait. Remain vigilant.
Evacuating the civilians must take priority.
I am the blade of the light.
No, we need to focus on launching a counterattack.
We prayed for a miracle, and the Vanguard of Light answered the call. But the battle yet rages on.
Our forces are scattered. The devouring host will overwhelm us.
I answer to the light. Fight well.
Light aid you. Be the light the darkness fears. Champion, find Eritol. I will rally the Vanguard and prepare an assault.
Some must remain to guard the Sunwell. If it falls, all is lost.
Foul spawn of the void! Prepare to meet your end! The High Elcha calls us to glory or death.
fires burn bright, my brethren. We are called
Champion! Over here!
I have no idea.
Let's do some good. Let's find the rest of the Vanguard. The High Exarch hates to be disappointed.
The light will shield the land of my ancestors.
Go join the Vanguard, Farron. I'll escort everyone to the Sunwell.
We have the chance.
No, I will not leave my people undefended.
The Vanguard is here to protect. There is no darkness that will not flee before the light.
I proudly serve as Regent Lord.
Vanguard! For Azeroth! For the light!
Eretor, wait! I must escort these civilians to the docks and get them to safety. There are still many unaccounted for. We cannot abandon them to the void.
Of course, Lorthamar. We'll do everything in our power to safeguard them. Surely the High Exarch can spare us for a moment to save some lives.
The High Exarch.
The beauty of Eversong endures.
Our strength lies in our people.
Come on, champion! Let's clear a path for the survivors!
The dark times will pass.
Let the light heal your wounds.
The eternal sun guides us. What business have you?
Done. The way is clear.
Our enemies will fall.
Yes.
Champion! The evacuating ships are under attack!
I greet you on behalf of Sylvia.
shall not falter.
The light...
If we don't protect those ships, we'll have sent the people aboard them to die.
Clear the skies and rescue any survivors you can find. They've sunk a ship. Throw the survivor a rope. You got them all! Thank the light! You did it, champion! The civilians escaped the devouring host!
Turallion forgets that victory means nothing if it costs us everything in return. With perseverance, strength.
What do we need to do? Better to seek forgiveness than permission. Mount up, champion. We must get to the gate before the Vanguard attacks!
Lorthamar could have handled the evacuation, Erator. You're needed with the Vanguard. The Void has come. Vanguard of the Light, form a line. Hold this gate.
Ready to fight the fight? Let's do some good. Forgive my father's tone. We don't always see eye to eye on things, to say the least.
The armies of the Void are vast and you are not prepared for what
The light will protect you!
Zealot have forgiven my failure.
The light will protect you! You will not fall today! The light will protect you! High Exarch Duralian is a vaunted battlefield commander, though I think he sometimes forgets how to be anything else. The Vanguard has faith in the light, and so do I. But I've also felt it fill me with wrath. And I'm not sure what to think when it does.
The light chose for you to be here.
Protect you! All that creature's might, it was in such pain. When I was overcome by wrath, I lashed out in my pain. Is it the same for the Void as it is for the light?
Eretor, you broke formation! The Vanguard is here to protect.
Anaria Shalal. Shorel.
We cannot allow these ethereals to pillage our sacred artifacts.
On that we agree. Eretor, hold the line. Champion, seize those weapons.
thank the light. You've recovered the artifacts.
The Void has no place in Azeroth.
Aldiel Shalaf.
The Void has come for Azeroth. Vanguard of the Light, with me! Push these invaders back to the Void that spawned them! For the Light!
The Light offers respite, but you must press on! Keep going! Do not succumb to the darkness!
Forward! We will push back the shadows!
Hurry, champion! We need your help against that behemoth!
I'm out of range.
Light aid you. Channel the light from the weapons you recovered. Drive this monster back to the Void! Vanguard! Redouble your effort! Today, the Void learns the power of light is supreme!
The old warrior thinks this will be his crowning achievement.
Show yourself, witch!
A paladin staring down the might of the void, with only the absolute conviction that he is right. So brave in the light, how will you fare lost in the void? You are only fragile mortals. You never had a chance.
Pleasantries can wait. I am the blade of the light. Turalyon, we must regroup at the Sunwell before it's too late!
Damn it all! Vanguard, fall back!
Champion, mount up! Retreat to the Sunwell! We made it! Light preserve us!
Turalyon is rallying the survivors to the Sunwell chamber. We will beseech the light once more to help us push back the devouring host. The Sunwell brought us salvation before. We must have faith that it will happen again. You are the last of the Vanguard to make it. I answer to the light. Shorel Aram. Arator, champion, defend us as we perform the ritual.
It will not save you from Zalatas! We will extinguish the Sunwell's radiance!
Light guides my steps and illuminates my path. The light flows through me, and by its grace I am made one with all that is sacred. The light guides my steps and illuminates my path. The light flows through me, and by its grace I am made one with all that is sacred. The light guides my steps and illuminates my path. The light flows through me, and by its grace I am made one with all that is sacred. Another miracle. Light be praised.
It isn't over, Liadrin. Our friends inside can't maintain this ritual indefinitely.
Have faith, Erator. This is the light of our salvation.
Anaria Shala. Fight well.
Baladash, Malanore. Aldiel
The Vanguard of the Light will need quarters and supplies.
I will consider it after I have consulted with the others.
You are not needed. That isn't your decision to make.
We have made many sacrifices.
Silvermoon prospers.
The eternal sun still guides us. What I do for Quel'Thas. The light of the Sunwell be with you.
Your aid was timely and welcome, Turallion. But remember that Silvermoon and the Sunwell belong to the Sin'dorei. You are guests in our fair city. We shall not falter.
Baladash, Malanore.
I'll speak to the Vanguard while you get the other matters settled.
I have many wares. Good fortune to our friends.
Has the attack started?
You have already taken so many of my Blood Knights to empower the Sunwell. 12th Alas is largely undefended.
Make use of our coffers. The last I saw shadows descend on Qualdanas, Arthas marched on our kingdom with his army of Scourge. Now another army marches in our streets, saying they're here for our protection.
That surge from the Sunwell set off the Dragonhawks. They know when there's danger. I've never seen them this unnerved. If the animals...
That burst of energy from the Sunwell, it was more powerful than any magic I've ever encountered. And I am well practiced. They say that army protects us, but I heard the surge was their doing. Do they even understand what they meddle with?
Azeroth must not fall. Death to the Legion!
The world still needs defense.
What needs bring you here? With all that has happened, that utterly mad vortex of shadow in the sky, guests are leaving in droves. If I weren't overseeing this place, I'm not so certain I'd still be here myself. If you wish a room, it is yours.
My loyalties are my own. Of course. The reliquary will lend aid wherever it's needed. Let me know if you're interested as well.
With perseverance, strength. The gates behind me are restricted to members of the Horde only. Avoid the red banners and trees, or there will be consequences.
You'll need it in Fairbreeze, champion. A problem with the light bloom. Our strength lies in our people.
Use this arcane projector to keep us informed. I serve Silver.
Aldiel Shalah.
Eretor, you may be needed at the Sunwell.
This light bloom might actually be of use to the Vanguard. At the very least, I need to find out. You're Orwenna, aren't you? My mother Ilaria told me about you.
Shoreleron.
Speak up. What brings you here? Sinu Amanore. May the eternal sun guide you. Anu Belor de Lana. Back to work.
You have come far, stranger.
I shall watch. Magistrix, when did you first begin seeing these disturbances with this light bloom?
Perhaps when the Sunwell blew sky high into that swirling vortex? Sorry, I'm a bit overwhelmed.
Sunwell's glory shine on us. With perseverance...
The light bloom first appeared when the Sunwell was restored many years ago, but it never grew near civilization like this.
Please save my kitty, Mr. Paladin!
This nest, it's being choked by the light bloom growth. Let's fix this. Ugh. It looks and smells like the local pets were marking their territory. They're obviously distressed. Light soothe those wounds, little friend. Perhaps this sudden growth is tied to the this bush was trampled. The poor wildlife here must be terrified.
So, your path leads you here.
Senua Manore.
Light soothe those wounds, little friend.
My poor kitten was savaged. Thank you.
It was no trouble at all. There we are. Keep him close now. What happened here?
Hawkstriders running amok. Thank you. Those Hawkstriders are a terror.
They shouldn't be a problem much longer. The nearest light bloom is nowhere near the village. How did the growth get all the way out here? That creature must have come from the light bloom. We should let the Magistrix know.
This light bloom you describe is clearly out of control. We must find what has disturbed it so.
Sinu Amanore. Sorel Aran. Back to work.
You hail from above. Follow the trail. It should lead to the answers we seek.
Mother said you're familiar with the wilds. What do you make of all this?
The creatures, they remind me of home. Yet they live on the surface. It should not be this way.
You'll encroach no further!
What do we need to do? These creatures seem lightless. They're so vicious.
They claimed this as their territory. We are now encroaching.
Trouble ahead. On your guard.
The runestone. We were able to hold back the growth, but not those things.
Do not fear the dark. Perhaps we'll meet again. We must discover what caused these creatures to flourish so suddenly.
Let's split up. We can cover more ground. I'll meet up with the two of you later.
The growth of these plants has been forced. By what? I do not know.
Looks like a treasure out in the distance. Don't miss this opportunity.
Your path leads you deep. The light bloom kills, then grows anew. A vicious cycle that cannot be allowed to continue. It seems even your runestones cannot stop the light bloom surge, if there are none left to defend them. A Rutani? Here? What is that it holds?
Quickly, there's a runestone nearby. Let's get to safety and take a look. Rowena, what was that thing?
A Rutani. Creatures from my homeland. They should not be here.
May you lend your song to hers. The world watch over you. While
the Rutani, they are being driven to grow. This light you speak of may be the cause.
I thought the light bloom could aid the Vanguard. But were they the ones to cause this?
This is wrong. All wrong.
We need to report back to Silvermoon. They need to know about this.
you have found me. Let nature take its course.
Ready to fight the fight? What do we need to do? Fairbreeze is fine for now, but this light bloom is teeming with creatures driven by the light. They're killing people. I've never seen the light act like this.
The light only threatens that which warrants reckoning.
That's not what's happening here.
If Fairbreeze is safe, the Void Storm still looms. Despite Rummoth's vocal opposition, I have decided to reach out to Magister Umbric and tap his expertise with the Void. Seek him out in Tranquillion. Reach out when you have more to share.
Ready to fight the fight? We should help. Better to seek forgiveness.
We have solved nothing. These Rutani have been changed. I must return to Harenda and investigate.
I'll go on ahead. Catch up when you can. Hold, champion. There's a body here. What's that clutched in her hand? A notebook? So many pages missing. Strange. Let's get to Umbrick. He'll want to know.
One of my own. Dead. How could this happen?
All paths are possible.
These notes... Cassia? No!
We should help.
My sympathies, Magister. I'll see that someone takes care of the body.
I need to look into Cassia's notes. I won't let her die in vain.
I'm listening. This is the third time I've been robbed. New recruits? Splendid.
I'm listening.
Worry not. Lord Antenorian will take care of us all. Al Shalom. Behold, the sky! The light has all but abandoned us.
The light will prevail. We must have faith.
Why are we stockpiling?
Let's do some good.
Until next time. Newcomers, supplies. It's like they're preparing for something. What kind of...
Seems like Lord Antenorian is offering everyone refuge.
We've lost 3 more scouts down south since the Void Storm appeared. Sinu Amanore. 5. Something odd is going on down south, but we haven't the numbers to patrol.
Baladash, Malinore. We... Suspicious. Such as a giant storm of void looming over us all.
I hope you're in better straits than my last guest.
That's not much of an answer.
What needs bring you here? Aldiel Shala. A Void Elf woman rushed out of here last night as if she was trying to flee.
That sounds like Cassia. I wonder if she left anything behind. Let's go.
A cult?
Could it be the Twilight's blade here? Ready to fight the fight? I've bested every evil I've faced.
Cassia's notes appear to be focused on... a rift. A sample of void energy. Good. Let's take it and try another location. This place is more exposed to the Void Storm. Things may get dangerous. Was she summoning from the Void Storm itself? But why? Cassia, what were you doing? That's our last sample. What was the purpose of all of this? Let's take these back to my study.
Too many people are dodging questions. There may be something darker going on here.
Greetings, traveler. The shadows serve us. We serve the Alliance.
Lord Antenorian values nothing more than the safety of his people. He'll want to know about this.
What needs bring? What are you? What brings you here? Glory to the Sindori. Lord Antenorian is away. I can help you.
This isn't right. See what's in that lockbox she was toying with.
Magister Umbric, how goes your research?
Go on, tell him.
Sinu Amanore, Al-Diel Shalah. Baladash Malinore. A cult? Well, that is a most serious accusation. I shall have it looked into, but I'm glad you're here. I need your assistance with something. I cannot thank you three enough for taking the town's safety seriously. I shall look into your investigation. We'll compare notes later.
Champion, wait! It's an ambush!
Little birds, void and light, asking far too many questions. Take them out. And find a better place for the bodies this time.
My research on the Void Storm. The Twilight's blade has stolen it all.
Better to seek forgiveness than permission.
Maintain. Even if I offered my aid to Silver Moon, I have little to give now.
All is not lost, Umbric. They can't have stolen everything.
One of the Void samples. See if the others are here. Excellent. Wait, what's that glinting over there?
Come with an open mind.
Let's do some good. What do we need to do? I've bested every evil I've faced. I will not stand by as that cult takes this town.
See to the citizens. I'll find Antinorian and make him pay.
My sisters were the last to visit these halls, but they threw their home and their bond away. If we can calm the spirits here, maybe they'll return. The Ranger General was sharp and steadfast, while the Peacekeeper kept the calm. Which path will you choose? Teresa was the peacekeeper of our family. She spent many days tending to the gardens here, but the wilderness has overtaken it now. soothing sounds of my harp brought Verisa joy beyond measure. I'll need that relic. Well now, that Dragonhawk seems to have stolen my harp. She won't let you close without a fight. Beautiful. She reminds me of Verisa. My sister was also ferocity itself if her family was threatened. Come, let's find the next relic. Sylvanas didn't ask to be Ranger General, but she gave everything to the task, including her life. She trained with a bow gifted by our mother. Undead fanatics have invaded to loot it and anything else that belonged to her. Our mother's bow meant everything to Sylvanas once. I'll need it.
Desecrate her sanctum! Be gone!
Sylvanas was sometimes vain and loved to be admired, but she never wanted to be worshipped. Come, we have one more relic to find. Valeria hunted the old horde with a ferocity bordering on absurd. For good reason. They took my life, savaged our home. One of Valeria's scouting maps is within. It seems to have called on the ghosts of vengeance past. We'll need that map from them.
down myself! Taste my axes!
We've done it. One last task remains. I'll use these relics to return peace to the Spire. Perhaps then, my sisters will return to me. There! The restless heart that haunts us. Please, lay it to rest.
Take it!
At last, the spirits that linger within these halls have found peace. I hope that one day, my sisters will be able to do the same. As for myself, I shall fill these halls with music until they return home. Thank you, champions.